Welcome back everyone to another video, and let's talk about Coupang again, because on June 17th, two things happened there. First, there was an unfortunate fire that broke out at one of their distribution center, and second, the company announced that Bom Kim, the Coupang's founder, has decided to step down from chairman position. And on the surface, these two events, they seem unrelated, but in today's video, I'm going to explain how they are in fact connected and the real reason why Coupang decided to reshuffle the CEO's executive titles. Now, this is going to be my fourth dedicated video on Coupang, and much like my previous three, it's not going to be a nice video telling you reasons to invest in Coupang. And you might disagree, hit the dislike button and leave me these kinds of hurtful comments telling me that I'm wrong and why Coupang is going to go to the moon. But I still stand by my initial reasons. I hope this video adds more clarity and convinces you on why they don't deserve any of your investment dollars. So let's get started and first talk about the fire. So it started in the early morning at one of Coupang's distribution center, and initially the firefighters, they were able to get it under control in about 3 hours. And 5 firefighters, they entered the basement to look for more people, but sadly the fire did kick back up, and tragically one firefighter got caught up in the blaze and his body was found when the fire got extinguished. I mean, you see pictures of the destruction. It's honestly a miracle that there weren't more fatalities. And I guess one good piece of news of all this is that Coupang, they did release a statement saying they were able to evacuate all of their workers within 5 minutes of discovering the fire. And while warehouse fires are not anything new, here's what we're finding out so far. And this is the security footage from inside the basement, and as you can see, the fire was caused by a spark from a power outlet. And according to initial findings, the sprinkler system, it didn't even turn on right away and were actually delayed for 8 minutes. And even worse, it seems like that they didn't malfunction but were manually turned off because they were giving off a series of false alerts. So in face of all these mounting allegations, what does Coupang do? I mean, they follow the typical corporate playbook, say that they're investigating, and has even launched a scholarship program under the deceased victim's name. But understandably, the Korean public is still very much upset, with some even boycotting Coupang, with the hashtag leaving Coupang even trending on Twitter, with people posting pictures to prove that they've stopped using Coupang. But the public isn't just reacting negatively to the warehouse fire, they're also pissed with the second thing that happened on June 17th, which was once again the announcement that Coupang's founder Bom Kim has resigned from the company's board as chairman. And to make things easier and avoid any confusion, I'm going to briefly go over Coupang's history and their corporate structure. All the way back in 2010, Coupang was founded by Bom Kim, who held the title of CEO and representative director. While Coupang, it is based in Seoul, South Korea, and serves the Korean population, Mr. Kim, he obviously had bigger goals and ambitions because he registered Coupang as an LLC in the United States, and they did receive investments from US firms like BlackRock and Fidelity. I mean, by far, Coupang's biggest investments came from SoftBank, who put up $1 billion in 2015, an additional $2 billion in 2018. So, everything Mr. Kim done so far, registering Coupang in the United States and gaining US investments, it started to generate buzz that Coupang was going to go public in the United States. After all, BlackRock, SoftBank, and all those other venture capitalists, I'm sure they wanted their big fat paycheck. But the surprising thing is, in the midst of all this IPO rumor, on December 30th, 2020, Coupang, they announced that Mr. Kim was going to resign as CEO and representative director and has been instead named the chairman of the board. Coupang called this move a restructuring, but as you'll soon see, there was bigger reasons at play. Let's fast forward to March 11th of this year. Coupang, they have their massive IPO. A new company, Coupang Inc. emerges that gets listed on the New York Stock Exchange and is incorporated in Delaware for, obvious tax reasons. And this newly created Coupang Inc., it swallows up the original Coupang company, which they renamed Coupang Corp. And now Mr. Kim has the title of CEO and chairman of the parent company Coupang Inc., while still retaining the chairman position in his Korean subsidiary Coupang Corp. Which finally brings us to June 17, 2021, when Coupang, they announced another corporate restructuring where Mr. Kim is resigning from all titles in South Korea, basically his chairman position in Coupang Corp. But don't worry, he's still the CEO and chairman of the parent company Coupang Inc. So remember, this is a lovely visual I made for you guys. Now instead of this, is now this. Mind you, this announcement came just 11 hours after the start of the warehouse fire in Icheon. And the reason given? A Coupang official said that Bom Kim, he stepped down from the Korean subsidiary because of his desire to dedicate more time to help the company find greater opportunities for overseas business. I mean, it does have a nice PR ring to it, but here's a real reason why Bom Kim, he dropped all leadership title in South Korea. It's because on January 8th of 2021, the South Korean parliament, they passed a severe disaster law that would increase punishment of business owners and CEOs in the event of on-duty deaths and other serious workplace disasters. I don't know about you, but I think I'd classify a warehouse fire a serious workplace disaster. And let's not forget the countless employee deaths I talked about in my original Coupang video, but most recently, an elderly restaurant owner who had listed her business on Coupang Eats, a food delivery app, she suffered a massive stroke and passed away after dealing with a customer who was harassing her for a refund and threatened her with negative review. But going back to this law, CEOs can now face at least 1 year in jail or a fine of up to almost $1 million. And if the corporation is held responsible, the fine can be as high as $4.5 million. But don't worry, all you Coupang investors out there, your CEO Bom Kim can now wash his hands clean for whatever happens in South Korea, because once again, he's just in charge of Coupang Inc. And I have to hand it to them. This corporate restructuring was a brilliant move to bypass one of Coupang's risk factors that they listed on their original S1 filing. On page 49, Coupang stated that there are special risks involved with investing in Korean companies, including the risk of direct and voracious criminal liability for executive officers of our Korean affiliates. Also a bit down, there are circumstances in which certain of our Korean affiliates' executive officers may be held either directly or voraciously criminally liable for the actions of their Korean affiliates or our Korean affiliates' executives and employees. But remember, Bom Kim, he's now innocent of any wrongdoing. Because Coupang now has a new fall guy, Mr. Kang, who replaced him as chairman of Coupang Corp, once again the Korean subsidiary. And you just have to feel bad for this guy because he's promoted to chairman but already facing a massive disaster and growing public backlash and boycott as well. I mean, the day after the fire, he did release a statement saying that we are deeply sorry for causing concern to many people over the fire, and are very sorry about the firefighter who has not yet been rescued. I mean, at least he showed up in person to the hospital morgue to pay respect to the deceased firefighter. And of course, you might hear all this and say, CEOs skirting blame is nothing new. All this corporate reshuffling, it just makes good business sense. Coupang investors as a whole seem to feel that way because they shrugged off the fire, and the stock is up 6.04% since then. And once again, CEO Bom Kim is probably safe from litigation. But with so many controversies, Coupang now faces a massive public image problem with the South Korean population, which makes up literally all of their current market right now. Whether it's a union protest condemning terrible working conditions or consumers boycotting Coupang, leading to a 7% dive in daily average user numbers, it's going to take some serious marketing and money to reassure these angry citizens. Oh, and while all of this is happening, Coupang's competitors are also making some massive moves too. Shinsegae Group, they recently acquired eBay Korea in a $3 billion deal, making them the number 3 largest e-commerce company right behind Coupang. Meanwhile, tech giant Naver is expanding its logistic network to better compete against Coupang's next-day delivery service. And the hits just keep on coming for them because last week, the Korean Fair Trade Commission is now investigating Coupang over accusation that it unfairly used its algorithms to make their private label products appear above their competitors. I mean, I guess if you're going to be called the Amazon of Korea, you just have to copy Amazon's shady business practices as well. But there you have it. Couple more reasons to add to the list of why I personally won't be investing in Coupang. But I'm not your financial advisor, so do whatever you like with your own money. But let me know how much you hated this video by leaving me a comment below. But a like and a sub is always appreciated. And if you too want to get started on your own investing journey or just want some free cash, the stock brokerage I use, M1 Finance, is currently having their biggest sign-up promotion yet, where you're going to get not $30, but $50 totally free just by signing up and funding your free account. So make sure to claim your free $50. But with all that said, thank you so much for stopping by. Happy investing, stay safe out there, and I'll catch y'all next time with more financial shenanigans.